Hello and welcome to I Want to Grow. And I Want to Grow is all about that, right? It's about our growth. But with our guests, and why we're celebrating our guests today, is because they're the British Council and they've been around for 90 years. Incredible. The waves that they create is for people all around the globe is incredible. But today we've got Bejoy. Bejoy, you're coming in to tell us about yourself and what you do.
Thank you so much for inviting us here. And before I start introducing myself, let me congratulate British Council for the wonderful things they have done. My name is Bejoy. I'm the nursing director in Hamad Medical Corporation. But my relationship or our relationship with British Council, it's with the Federation of Indian Nurses. I'm the president of Federation of Indian Nurses. It is an organization which is registered under Indian Business and Professional Council under the Indian Embassy. We are into a lot of educational activities, professional development activities for the nurses. So that is how we mutually partnership with British Council.
Let me first begin by thanking you and all your nurses here in Qatar for all the effort they put. I know it was some time ago now, but we haven't got to forget the magnificent work they put in during that COVID period.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
We relied on them so much, and you've got to take massive credit for that. So congratulations.
Thank you. And it's a kind of appreciation for all our team and the entire nurses around the world. They deserve to be appreciated. Thank you 100%, so much for that.
100%. So tell us more about what you do for the association and how you help your nurses.
As I mentioned earlier, our organization, I'm the founder president of Federation of Indian Nurses. We started it with an aim of developing the nurses. We wanted the nurses to come forward and develop their leadership skills, their communication skills, and so they should not limit themselves to the bedside nursing. So if they have a cultural of activities and which they like to showcase in front of the community, we organize some events where they can do that. If their interest is more into education, we develop them into the education. So indeed, it's a platform where all the nurses can come forward, share their thoughts, build their ideas, and develop it.
And I suppose you're helping nurses all over the world right now.
We do contact with the nurses all around the world, especially those who are planning to migrate to Qatar and they would like to know more about Qatar. So we help them. But also we associate with of international organizations like Desi Foundations, where we appreciate our nurses who are working in Qatar for the incredible work they are doing. But currently our activities are is limited to the Qatar population.
How many nurses are you looking after here in Qatar?
Our organization has got a registered membership of 1,000, but we have around 18,500 Indian nurses working in Qatar in private public sector. Though there are a lot of members who are not registered with our organization, but still we help them in their activities.
Magnificent work you're doing. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So tell me what you've been doing with the British Council.
British Council, our journey with British Council started almost 5-6 years back. We are a partnership with British Council, especially for nurses who are preparing for the IELTS exams. And also we are in discussion with British Council in developing some specialized courses like nurses who are interested in developing their communication skills. So we are coming up with some specialized programs for them, for the interview skills, for public speaking. So this is where the British Council is helping us with us.
It's incredible the way that they touch people's lives.
Thank you.
It's and with them, they help put the courses in place, or they help? How do they exactly help you?
We usually we discuss our requirements with British Council, and then they come up with some programs which best fits in the requirement of the nurses.
And just to put it into perspective, you've been going now for 5 years, or the relationship you've had with them is for 5 years. How many people's lives have they touched so far?
It's difficult to count, but then it's numerable, like
thousands.
Probably more than that.
Tens of thousands.
Yes.
Whoa. Tens of thousands of people that the British Councils, they've touched their lives.
Yes.
That's an incredible amount of people. And how do you see that? You were saying about you've got different programs that you're going to be looking to. How can you see that growing over the years?
Especially after the COVID, the requirement for the nurses all over the world, it has gone high. So there are nurses who are migrating. It's not just limited to the nurses. We are also in touch with all the healthcare professionals, whether it is doctors, physiotherapists, and other allied healthcare workers. So those who are planning to migrate, because the world is open now, especially after the British Council, it is helping them in preparing themselves for the exams. And as I mentioned earlier, like if there's any special requirement, something which is special about British Council is like we share our requirements and they come up with something which fits for the all sizes. Like so.
So you have really got a great partnership with them.
Exactly.
That's phenomenal. And what message would you, to give them a message right now on their 90th celebration, what message would you give them?
Oh, just continue the way they are, and they're doing an incredible job. So this 90 years is just a landmark, a milestone which they've set. The years more to go, and there will be more other organizations which will be benefited. It's not just limited to the nurses, more professionals, more other students, everyone will be benefited with the British Council.
And if somebody was thinking about joining the British Council now, what would you say to them?
Absolutely, this is a best organization which you can partner with. From my experience, we enjoyed the relationship with British Council, whether it's a personal relationship or a professional development relationship. The team there at British Council, whether it is Nimod, I don't want to name them, but all of them, they are very friendly and approachable.
That's wonderful words. That's wonderful words coming from you, that's for sure. And the hardest question I'm going to ask you today is, what's the one word that you can describe them best and why?
It's a difficult question again to answer it, because in describing it in one word, they're incredible.
Great word.
They're incredible for various reasons. Like, as I said, they're very approachable, they're very flexible, and they're available all the times. So
yeah, brilliant words. Brilliant words. And especially to finish on, that incredible.
Yes.
And that's what I've seen.
And moreover, the relationship what they maintain. Like, we are a partner organization when it comes to the 90th celebration. The hospitality which the British Council had shown to invite us to be a partner with them. So indeed, we are celebrating with British Council the 90th celebration.
Benoit, thank you so much indeed.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure having you today.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.